This is important because part of preparing is, yes, healing our shadow and stuff and learning how to get through the gates. The other part is knowing what the heck to do with ourselves once we get there. Because this is a sacred society we're walking into here. If we have, like, attitudes, if we happen to be, like, whining or demanding or something, general Eoni people that aren't trained to handle people like us, look at us like we're from another planet. We are. You know, we're from Earth. They don't know what to respond. You know, if we have these issues of pulling energy from people or demanding attention or, you know, excuse me, I'm first, I'm in line. I demand to know where I'm supposed to go now. You what? You know? You demand. All right. Is there something I can help you with? There's a whole different approach that would be used there. If we can begin to, first of all, see what kind of questions, if we can put ourselves mentally first in that situation. All right, we're in inner Earth. Somewhere around the corner, there's 12-foot-tall beings that know so much, it's amazing. Probably some of them are my incarnations, too, which is reassuring because I have family. What would I say? What are the first things I'd be concerned about once I got across? I bet one of the biggest questions that'll pop up would be questions about the ones that couldn't go through. Are they okay? Can I go get them? Can I bring them in, please? You know? It will be interesting, and there's more. He's hanging out with us. It's his idea. He's going to give us more, and there's an exercise within an exercise with that. But if you're willing to do that, and to, like, you know, hand us in, we can do it like tomorrow. You can play with it, you know, on your day off, and keep a copy for you, because what we want to see is by the end of the whole workshop, you may look at those questions and realize you can answer 10 out of 12. Ah, time for a new set, right? So by the time you might have the experience of being able to directly interface with an Eoni and know it, because we're all going to have the opportunity to have our invisible Eoni friend walk around with us while we're on this trip. But to actually know that and have, you know, be able to sit down across from each other and talk, it would be nice if you could get your own self to a point of empowerment where we don't have to act like little children that don't even know the alphabet anymore. It will be a lot less burdensome for them if we have a level of awareness of, okay, we have a question, can I answer this myself first? They'll be glad to help you with the answers, but they don't want to play Archangel Michael. They don't want to say, oh, I'll tell you all the answers. Just do it this way. Don't think, just think this, right? They will encourage you to find your own answers. So this is part of that. Now, for today, are we done? Yes, thank you. I'm talking about, you know, Azarites are going to be able to, you're going to spot them from a real long way, because they're going to be the only people on the planet right now that talk to things over both shoulders. Now, okay, what was that? All right, yeah, that was good. Now, you behave yourself over there. I'm not going to let you run the show. Put your porcupines in. You know, that was all locked up in a mental ward. What's really sad is a lot of people that are in mental wards are not crazy. Their DNA is activating and they're beginning to experience the other levels in communication, either with negative stuff or positive stuff, and they make the mistake of not realizing that if they let that become apparent in the 3D world in normal terms, they're going to lose their power. Somebody's going to grab it from them and shut them up really fast. Because they get scared. They don't realize that this is okay. I can learn how to handle these experiences. They reach out to the system for help, and the system will be glad to help shut your DNA down. So it's kind of like, no, we don't walk down the street talking visibly to things over our shoulders. You can do it telepathically. Nobody knows. But it's nice to know that we can walk down the street with an awareness of both of those things. You can, at any time, once you begin to activate the fields and learn contact, throw a thought pattern out to one of the Eoni and say, you know, could you help me with some insight on this? Don't ever ask them to give me the answer to this, please, to fix this for me. They will not fix anything for you. They will teach you what you need to know at a level you can understand, where you can do as much fixing yourself as you can. And the parts you can't do, just like a good mom or dad will, you know, help the kid do the project and let the kid go as far as he can, but if it's going to fall apart, they'll do a little fixing underneath, and, you know, until the child can build it. They will work with us that way.